Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. How young is too young for kids to be on social media? Facebook has announced plans to launch a new version of Instagram designed only for kids under age 13. A group of 44 attorneys general from across the country are calling for them to stop those plans. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel spoke with Wisconsin's Attorney General Josh Kaul about his concerns and has more.
Facebook announced in March 2021 plans to launch an Instagram app for users aged 13 and under. Attorney General Josh Kaul and 43 other top state law enforcement officials came together to say,
this is a bad idea.
Studies link social media, and Instagram in particular, to body image issues, increased thoughts of self-harm, and lowered self-esteem just from using the apps.
There can be detrimental effects from using social media for kids, particularly kids that young.
Even if they aren't being bullied or harassed, there's also issues of judgment.
They also don't have the same understanding of privacy that we develop as we're older and figuring out what they should be sharing in a public platform and what they shouldn't be.
Kaul and his coalition say Facebook's troubled past with privacy protections raises even more concerns for minors. In 2020 alone, Facebook and Instagram reported 20 million sexual child abuse images on their platforms. And their Messenger Kids app had a major security flaw back in 2019, allowing kids to join groups with strangers.
Facebook has a history of failing to make sure it's complying with the rules that are in place already. And, we want to make sure that we are taking steps here to prevent any potential violations relating to the privacy of these kids under 13. And
they want Facebook to drop their plans to create the kids-only Instagram and focus more on making sure their existing platforms enforce their existing rules.
Our experience so far shows that those don't always work, and making sure that they are putting the interests of kids' safety first and not just their bottom line here is something that we are really strongly encouraging them to do.
In cyberspace, Cooper Henkel, Newswatch 12.
Outside after a bit of a cool week, and we're seeing a bit of a warm-up.
That's right, Justin. Today we're trading out some of those highs in the 40s to highs in the 50s and some low 60s we saw today in central Wisconsin. So a little bit of a warmer day, still on the cool side. Warmer days are on the way, though. Now looking outside, we do have mostly clear skies at this point, and we will have clear skies heading to the overnight period, which does set up nicely for us to have another freeze warning and frost advisory combo throughout the area tonight. So make sure you're tending to those plants. And now looking hour by hour at the rest of our Tuesday night, in the 50s now, but quickly dropping to the 40s and then down to the upper 20s, low 30s through the overnight hours. Justin?
All right, thank you, Andrew. Nationwide, the average price of a gallon of regular unleaded gas has risen by about 90 cents since bottoming out late last November. Wisconsin's gas prices rose nearly 5 cents on average just last week and is on track to do the same this week. State average is $2.84, with prices around the Northwoods closer to $3. Experts previously said they expected gas prices to creep up as summer approaches and demand increases, people looking to travel more post-pandemic. But this week, a cyber attack on a major U.S. pipeline is adding more stress to the situation.
We will not have any shortages or any empty stations because of it. There may be an indirect price impact just as the market value of gas nationwide begins to increase.
Adding the attack is affecting more of the stations on the East Coast. Now, while prices are still high, Rhinelander residents say they're not really surprised.
Overall, considering they were almost $5 a gallon quite a few years ago, it's still not too bad. I can live with it.
While the price of gas is a big change from last year, AAA officials note the cost is nearly identical to what it was 2 years ago at this same time, and add as long as demand remains high, folks can expect prices to stay high as well. Rhinelander has a new place where kids of all ages, people of all ages, can come and have some fun competition. The Northwoods Challenge Center is located at the Hodag Banquet Center in town. It features obstacle and ninja courses, a sports challenge course. Kids can come for a special event like a birthday party or just some fun with the family.
I want to provide fun, engaging activities for kids, family, community. I also have like the Northwoods Feud and the couples match game where older couples and families can come in and compete against each other, to not just for kids.
The center officially opened in March of this year. Organizers say they are taking precautions like requiring masks to keep everyone safe.
And then I also have a sports challenge course where we have bowling and bags and football and ladder golf and things like that, where they get an introduction to these games. And also it's a competition where you get scores and times for both the sports and the ninja.
You can learn more about the Northwoods Challenge Center on their Facebook page. The Memorial Day Arts and Crafts Show and Sidewalk Sale in Eagle River is still on for Saturday, May 29th from 10 till 4. The event kicks off the summer event season in Eagle River. You can shop Northwoods themed arts and crafts along with many other handmade items. There's also live music by Scott Kirby, food and beverages available for purchase while you shop. The Chamber expects over 2,000 people to attend the one-day event, which will be held rain or shine. The Northwoods Children's Museum is welcoming back the general public next week, May 17th. It's by opening by reservation only now to a max of 35 people at a time for a 2-hour block of play. Guests 5 years or older must wear face coverings. Hand sanitizing stations are also installed throughout the store and museum space. Drinking fountains will be closed, so a bunch of regulations. For more information on safety, hours, and how to reserve time, you can visit the northwoodschildrensmuseum.com. Summer provides a lot of opportunities for folks to have some outdoor fun in the Northwoods. And if you ever wanted to learn more about those activities before taking part, Nicolet College may have just the thing for you. We'll have details in a few minutes. But first, Andrew's in with more on that slight warm-up headed our way this week. You're watching News Watch 12, proud to serve Manitowish waters and folks all across the Northwoods of Wisconsin.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
I see you for who you are.
Zoe? How are you?
This Is Us returns tonight, 9/8 Central on NBC.
You're gonna be late. Bosses can be late.
I appreciate you.
What?
I ordered 4 tests. Easy peasy. Your ED is a mess.
All right, you've gone soft and it's putting our patients at risk.
Join Justin Betty and Jeff Weller evenings at 5, 6, and 10 on News Watch 12. News and weather from where you live.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Karat Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel, New York, Eskashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Karat Jewelers, downtown MINOCQUA.
The Auto Show started with an idea. Honor the future of innovation while celebrating today with special Auto Show offers on select Ford vehicles. For generations, that's exactly what Ford has done and continues to do. Because when all is said and done, Auto Show is more than just an event. It's a step towards a better future. This Auto Show season, lease a 2021 Explorer for just $399, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
ArtStart, WJFW, and Walmart collaborate to feature creative kids in the Northwoods. Submit your art projects, science experiments, and more at artstartrhinelander.org.
New Dove Men deodorant is different. It has 48-hour protection and a plant-based moisturizer that cares for your skin. Odor protection that works. New Dove Men plant-based care.
Can you be free of hair breakage worries? We invited Maho to see for herself that new Dove Breakage Remedy gives damaged hair the strength it needs. Even with repeated combing, hair treated with Dove shows 97% less breakage. Strong hair with new Dove Breakage Remedy.
Real estate auction, June 6, Pearson, Wisconsin. Ranch home and 10 acres being sold to the highest bidder. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Well, our cooler than average temperature trend has been a relatively hot topic here in northern to central Wisconsin. Today was no exception to that, with those high temperatures in the 50s and a couple low 60s possible towards central Wisconsin. Overall, still about 10 degrees below our average high of 65 for this time of year. Now, looking at our overnight low temperatures, these especially have been on the cool side. Our overnight low average is 39 degrees in Rhinelander for today. Last night we were at 27, and we've been below freezing for our overnight lows for about a week now. We'll continue that trend again going into overnight, which does call for a freeze warning and frost advisory yet again throughout the area tonight. I think tomorrow we might see more of these blues, more of us in the frost advisory, less of us in that freeze warning, but still, of course, taking care of those plants tonight and maybe again tomorrow. So looking at that temperature trend that we have coming on up, looking at our high temperatures for the rest of the forecast period, we are going to be seeing lots of low to mid 60s across the area, which is pretty seasonable for our average high of this time of year being 65 degrees, and those overnight lows. Tonight we're going to be below freezing, but then Wednesday night a low of 36 degrees. Our average low is 39, so pretty close. Thursday night we'll nail it with that low of 39, and then our lows are going to be staying into the low to mid 40s for the remainder of the forecast period. Now getting into our afternoon, so we had a little bit of cloud coverage to get through earlier on this afternoon, and that quickly faded on out to give us those clear skies that we're seeing now, and those clear skies are going to continue into the overnight period. But before we get there, we do have lots of sunshine to still enjoy in Rhinelander, with temperatures holding at 53 degrees right now, and a light northeast breeze at about 9 miles per hour. And a little bit further south in Stevens Point, plenty of sunshine for you as well. A little bit cooler with those temperatures at 55, and still feeling pretty pleasant with a light northeast breeze coming in at about 5 miles per hour. Now, where do we go from here? Well, for the rest of the night, we are going to be clearing on out, and we'll be having those clear skies to take us through your Tuesday night into Wednesday. Wednesday could be having a few clouds, but we're still staying dry. I don't think we'll be seeing any sprinkles coming our way until Thursday, and those will be pretty light, if any. And now we do have an elevated fire risk as we're heading into a relatively dry pattern here. So just take note that we do have a high fire risk for the majority of northern to central Wisconsin. Very high fire risk just off to our northwest, but it's not out of the question that we could be seeing more of those oranges overtaking the state as we head into the next couple of days. But for now, tonight we're concerned about that frost as we have those clearing skies and low temperatures down towards 29 degrees. And on your Wednesday, seeing more sun and high temperatures, will be breaking into the 60s. And now looking at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast, will be pretty much dry and in the low to mid 60s all week long, and then our next chance for showers coming on Sunday. Justin?
All right, thanks, Andrew. One of many people's favorite things about summer is taking a dip in your favorite lake, river, or pool. However, the YMCA of the Northwoods is reminding everyone to brush up on water safety first. Their tips to stay safe include never swimming alone, always keeping an eye on kids, not holding your breath for too long, wearing a life jacket if you are unsure in the water, and never jumping in to try to save a friend who's struggling. They say it's safer to throw them an object and pull them back to safety instead. Nicollet College in Rhinelander is beginning its spring and summer outdoor adventure program in just a few weeks. This will be the 25th year of the program, which features 30 classes on a wide range of activities, including kayaking, canoeing, hunting, fishing, gardening, slacklining, and more.
It also gives people the opportunity to learn new skills, something that, they've always been interested in, and just kind of take, that beginning level knowledge, take it up a notch. And it's really neat because they get to do it with like-minded people.
Say there's been an increased interest in gardening classes, which they credit to more people being at home over the past year. Registration is now open for all of those classes. You can register on Nicollet College's website. Well, that feeling of warmth on your skin is one of the best feelings of summer as well. However, without the right type of sunscreen, that warm feeling can quickly turn into a burning sensation. We'll have more after the break.
Are you worried about going away to college this fall? What if you could get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus to begin your bachelor's degree, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams and saving you money. With NTC's new liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including a guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison. North Central Technical College, we're ready when you are.
Update your home's exterior with help from Menards. Mastercraft makes great doors inside and out. We have the best in-stock selection to take home today, or design your door your way, in-store or online at menards.com. Then check out the great selection of gel-blend windows. Menards has over 140 in-stock sizes and styles of windows to choose from. Save 11% on all gel-blend windows and Mastercraft doors at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck.
Your mission: stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious infections and blood clots, sometimes fatal, have occurred, as have certain cancers, including lymphoma, and tears in the stomach or intestines, and changes in lab results. Your doctor should monitor your blood work. Tell your doctor about any infections, and if you are or may become pregnant while taking Rinvoq.
Take on RA. Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief. Rinvoq. Make it your mission. If you can't afford your medicine, AbbVie may be able to help.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Well, it's the most common form of cancer in the country, but skin cancer can be prevented. Most cancers of the skin are caused by too much exposure to ultraviolet light. And with summer right around the corner, experts say protecting your body from the sun can help. Mandy Gaither has the safest sunscreen practices for you and your family.
Heading to the beach this summer, the pool, or just itching to go outside? Don't forget that sun protection.
Whether it happens to be sunscreens, UPF clothing, shades, sunglasses, all of these products are going to help you protect yourself from the ultraviolet rays and from the damage that UV rays can do to your skin.
Dr. Susan Masick, a dermatologist at Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, says when it comes to sunscreen or sunblock, you want a higher SPF. But she says once you get to 50, they're fairly equivalent, and people tend to not put on enough. Use 1 to 2 ounces to cover your body.
You want to go ahead and apply about 20 minutes before you head outdoors. You want to reapply every 2 to 3 hours.
And while spray sunscreens are convenient, there are downsides. Dr. Masick says there's a danger of breathing in the spray's aerosols, and
they may not be a full coverage. So you want to make sure even if you spray the sunscreen that you still rub it into the skin.
If you're concerned about chemicals in sunscreen, sunblock is another option,
which are the natural ingredients, including titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. These are considered the mineral ingredients. These are physical blockers, so they basically reflect the sun rays off of the skin.
Whatever sun protection is right for you, Dr. Masick says it's important to like it so you'll be more likely to use it.
That's Mandy Gaither reporting. It's been a bit cool recently, but a bit of a warm-up on the way this week. Andrew's back in with one final look at your forecast. Look at those blue skies in Rhinelander. That's after the break.
Hey, Culligan, our water makes my skin and hair feel like I'm 90.
How do you feel about high-efficiency water softeners from Culligan Water?
What?
How do you feel about smoother skin and luxurious hair?
I feel very good about that.
That's the power of water.
A nursing home promises to care for our parents as cherished loved ones. But if your parents have been injured in a nursing home, we can help. Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Bon Voyage 2020, hello 2021, and the coolest promotion we've ever offered. You deserve a vacation, when you're ready, of course, and Tundraland wants to help pay for it. Get a new bath or deck from Tundraland, and we'll give you a vacation voucher for 2. Travel when you want, and it's good for 2 years. Use it for a cruise, a vacation condo, or a resort stay. We have a very limited amount, so call 1-800-Tunderland and reserve your spot today.
Managing type 2 diabetes? You're on it. You may think you're doing all you can to manage type 2 diabetes and heart disease, but could your medication do more to lower your heart risk? Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it could help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And Jardiance lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
On it with Jardiance.
We're committed to making Jardiance available and affordable. With our savings card, eligible patients pay as little as $10.
Chevy is America's fastest growing full-line brand, and people are taking it everywhere. Taking Trailblazer outdoors, confidently taking on new places with Equinox, and taking on more with Silverado. Whatever you do, there's a perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. Find your perfect Chevy and get up to 18% of MSRP cash back on select 2021 models. That's over $4,700 cash back on this Equinox. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
NASA's first asteroid sample return mission is now on its way back to Earth. The OSIRIS-REx spacecraft bid farewell to its asteroid companion for 2.5 years. It's carrying just over 2 ounces of material from the surface of Bennu, which is an asteroid. Won't catch up with Earth, though, until September 24th, 2023, when it plans to drop the sample at a test and training range. If the spacecraft is still in good health, it can then start a new expedition to study some more asteroids. Out of this world stuff, Andrew.
Definitely, Justin. Sounds like that it has some time to take for it to get back here, too.
It's going to be a little while.
That's right. So, today, if you did see anything outside, it would be a good night for it, though, with those clear skies. That's going to continue tonight. Right now, still seeing that sun in Rhinelander at 53 and in Stevens Point, 55, with maybe a passing cloud or 2. Now, for the rest of the overnight period, we're going to be mostly clear, dealing with frost and hard freezes, with those low temperatures dipping below freezing once again. And we do have an increased fire risk all over north central Wisconsin in that yellow. Very high fire risk just close by off to our northwest. So use any caution for any sort of burning out there, or just wait until we have more of a wet period coming our way, which won't be coming until over the weekend. So looking at your 7-day forecast, we're going to be dry until the weekend with showers starting up on Sunday.
And warmer temperatures, too.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. Wheel of Fortune is next here on WJFW. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 with more.